LGD's turn to pick.
Thunder, LGD. And will this be an off lane or mid? In the mid lane, Omni Knight is still there. They could go on Omni Knight with their final pick. But if they go on Omni Knight especially, I do feel like they need a hero that can, or else this game is, or they're going to be all in on the early. What they want though, choose here shortly, and it is Life Stealer. Okay, so actually it's going to be an Ame Life Stealer. Omnis stands on Razor. That's something else I was overlooking a little bit. Possibility that Razor could actually be made safely. So, what we have in the end? Lifestealer final pick. Lifestealer seems okay here. Not like Lifestealer's the greatest. I mean, he's dealing with Viper and the break effect from Nether Toxin. Lycan doesn't really care too much about that rage, so nor the open moves for that matter. Lycan's an okay. This is not the. Oh, obviously they wanted a light or a life steal, but he makes it work. But here, no.
30 seconds
that goes.
to battle.
Victory also had Dark Willow. Positive trend for LGD. Right? See what the win probability does favor VGJ Thunder. 56 ups. Gotta say, I agree. Overall, I just seem a little more comfortable with their lineup, but definitely depending on what kind of game Ame can have. There's a battle for the bounty rune. Ame ends up getting it. A lot worth it. Actually, Chalice got the top rune up here, so pretty good start for LGD as far as the bounty rune. See a 2-1-2 lane set. I've been noticing that trend from the first series, not this one too. Seems to be the comfort factor for these for the Chinese teams. More of a 2-1-2 setup, the aggressive off on either side, basically leaving it to a true 1v1 mid for the most part. We have a Razor versus a Viper matchup. Top lane, Thorn hits, Chalice, he just uses Orb. Still but those auto attacks with the Orb of Venom as well. Chalice ends up doing the first blood on Disruptor, so obviously not much light that he can do at that point. Start for LGD. Definitely want to keep an eye on this middle matchup, though. Right now, Razor 7-5, Viper 1-0. Wow. Somnus is absolutely dominating. I don't know if anyone would have expected this much dominance from a Razor over. Not gonna happen. Top lane Kanka still sitting up here. Another torrent ready to go. So GDC, they already felt it once. You need to be careful though. Getting stopped by another torrent. Clear. Yang, no surprise to see him up there on the CS chart. And that tree. No matter where he's at, it seems like he...
My thrift reward.
As we've got Fnatic sort of moving all over the place. Arbed, he's heading up towards the shrine. We'll see if he does return to the mid lane, where Universe is going to be sitting at the moment. Just trying to find his level 6 that he's getting closer and closer to.
Yeah, they just completely swapped out the lanes.
Yeah.
Since top they already got the tower, they claimed that. They're like, okay, now we need a place to farm for our Weaver, and that's bottom lane. So Notel has not quite cleared up the ratings. Now he does. We expect versus that PL, as we've been so often.
Wow, they've got 4 heroes here, OG. They want to try and make a bit of a go. DJ will, by the looks of it, send Pi back, but that's going to mean that DJ is all on his lonesome. And OG will pick up the chance.
Worth a good amount, too, since he's that top 4 net worth. But 2k gold lead now for Fnatic after getting that early top tower, and with all these early movements.
And lots of space for Envy. We saw Envy making that lane movement down towards bottom. Ever since that happened, OG not choosing to send anyone down there to put some pressure. Notel will head down to look to trade farm, at least for the time being. But Envy's life on the Weaver, certainly in no danger at all. One of the strengths of having this hero picked up later on in the draft. I mean, sure, the hero sort of conceptually as a whole at the moment in this meta does have a lot of appearances where it feels weak, but in the right sort of situations, it can definitely be a huge nuisance to deal with.
Yeah, and especially like we were mentioning, they want to be fast-paced on the side of Fnatic. They're playing versus OG, who has a Warlock, Death Prophet, and Puck, ulti-reliant heroes. So, early game, all about those. Quick, working out very well for them right now. Valiant already finished on DJ, close to 6.
Starting to apply some pressure onto both the mid and bottom towers. Arbed shoving the wave in, Fly hanging around, looking to pick up his level 6 as soon as he can. Just touches upon level 5 on the Warlock.
Got the Dream Call already. Not quite. I don't believe that Death Prophet actually
is under attack.
Just maxing out the Swarm and the Siphon for these skirmishes that they've been involved in.
Yeah, he's got some stacks too. That's going to be really nice to clear that out.
Well, as we say, it's sort of elusive and hard. Envy is going to be to trap on the Weaver. The same certainly can be said for Notel's Lifestealer.
Yes, absolutely. Unless he gets caught by like some like instant stun to disrupt their ulti, that's the biggest one for that Lifestealer.
But as it is at the moment, Notel still feeling pretty confident pushing out these lanes on his own. And so each and every time someone appears, he can walk himself away.
Yeah, I do believe now, though, for OG, it's going to be go time. They're pretty close to Exorcism on the Death Prophet. They've got Warlock 6. They've got Puck 6 as well. They can start making moves. Ideally, they want to get some big ulti, get a big kill into a tower instead of just some... So I do believe they are going to be smoking toward bottom to claim this tower. They can even get Envy here.
Looking to try and bait him in. Jax and Fly coming around with S4, sort of playing around with the attention on the front lines for Envy. Envy pretty low. And they do this. Sentry's down. They're going straight away with the snowball. Envy's going to get caught out by the first stun. He does have the time that's available if he needs it. In fact, he's just turning for that, punching into S4 now. He'll go for the laps. Looks towards S4. S4 gets the silence out. Envy incredibly low, running himself back through the tree line. OG, they're hunting. They've got the sigil upon him. S4 quick with the phase shift. S4 falling incredibly low, and S4's going to fall. They're going to get the kill. Jax now trying to get out of there, but he may fall as well. He does. It's a double kill for Envy now. Look towards Fly. Fly trying with the TB, but Universe is there with the Burrow Strike. Fnatic clean up, which was just a bit of a mess from OG in that kill attempt. It was always going to be hard going on this Weaver with sort of the lack of overall lockdown they had there in that situation. You saw as well, Bly playing with the idea of dropping down the chaotic offering. He didn't end up committing with it. And sort of down to that lack of control, Envy's just enabled to turn around and get involved in 3 kills.
And they get punished so heavily. Look at this. It's 5k gold lead already for Fnatic. The fact that that's pretty much just one hero versus 3 there, throwing all that until Universe shows up.
This Weaver, Envy's going to get some big IMs. At good timings with those sort of kills, on track to get his Lincoln Sphere first this game after those early stat items.
Yeah, it's the little clutch things, right? He's having some strength treads, he has a little bit of HP coming in from raindrop too, and then the Chen heal just puts him right over the top to be able to survive.
As you say, just all about the timings and keeping the pressure on from Fnatic. If they can get as much done as they can before that Radiance lifestealer from N0tail comes online, they're going to put themselves in a very good place here in game 1.
Yeah. And Death Prophet's falling kind of far behind. Bottom 5 net worth now. They have to be able to get this into a tower push going with that Exorcism.
And Envy's got a full-out hook coming his way.
Of course he does.
This Weaver, pretty damn tanky. He hasn't got it at the moment, though. And they will jump in with the silence to Dreamcon this time. Yeah, Fly's not messing around. Drops the Golem. Knows they have to do everything to take Envy out of the map at this stage with the start that the Weaver's got. And they'll get the kill. They should be able to finish off the tier 1 tower down bottom as well. Up top, Universe. Actually finding the lockdown onto Jerax, and with a beatdown for DJ, they'll take the Tusk kill.
So Fnatic's playing very fast-paced, though. As soon as they know that OG's making those movements bottom, they pressure mid, they pressure top as well heavily. So they will be able to actually go for some type of tower trade here.
Yeah, unfortunate really for Envy that he didn't have that hood there, because if he had that hood on him, could have very well survived through that.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Because that was majority magic damage. N0tail does get stunned up here, but it's fine.
He's looking for a bit of a chase. He takes a couple of them. Got the shards out. They're looking to control the whole damn zoo. There's a second. And get anything more. In fact, oh no, this is turning around for a bit. No, the silence from Mad comes in time, cancels the epicenter. They'll look towards everything. He's got a double damage rune on this Weaver. He's chasing in with a hood up upon him. OG just have to get out of there. N0tail goes for the rage TP, but Jerax and Mad won't be able to go for that same luxury as they will fall. Mid lane as well. Abed dives in, takes the kill on Fly. N0tail will try and turn, but Abed goes with the doppelganger. A very hard hero to come upon, as N0tail cannot go for this kill. Has to back away now with the stick charges popped. Never lance down. Envy still with some time remaining on this double damage rune. He's looking to dive in. S4's coming back though in with the TP. So Envy, he will calm himself and back off.
But look at how aggressive Fnatic's being. Now they're pressuring top tier 2. They're taking top tier 1 as well. And meanwhile, all this, Abed's going for the Battle Fury build. So he's going to be able to try to match that farm. They're absolutely massive in this game.
Top lane Universe blinks out quickly. DJ is going to be caught out. OG, any chance they have for a kill at this moment, they don't mind what they pop for it. Dream Calls drop down to cancel the TP. They just have to sort of somehow break apart this momentum that Fnatic's got together at 14 minutes in.
Fnatic playing very well with the split up. They're sure a couple people are playing together, but you don't see them really 5-manning because, you know, playing versus OG's lineup, that's what OG benefits from. So they're splitting up. They're looking for individual pickoffs. They've got Universe now with Blink Dagger on the Sand King, and I believe that was the Battle Fury as well. Already finished on Abed at 14 minutes.
This is
whenever he picks it up.
Very, very scary for OG. Having this DP lineup, only have been able to take one tier 1 tower at the moment. Talking about the DP. They've got the vision upon him. They'll glimpse him back into the Static Storm. They've got the control with the backup of Envy. They should have the damage. Shadow World will come in. Fly trying to do his best to keep Mad alive, but it's not enough. Mad will fall, and now Fly, he's in trouble as well. Envy and Pi continuing to chase. Envy, of course, with that haste rune, easily closing the gap. Universe is going to jump in for a bit of the action. He has the control with the Burrow Strike. Sets Envy up for a double kill on this Weaver.
Envy's owning.
He is. This Weaver pick is going off.
Yeah, the movement's all around the map, and during all this too, he's got the 35% experience gain talent as well, so he's starting to surge pretty far ahead, almost level 14 in comparison to the level 11 Lifestealer, but they know. They want to play fast place. They're playing versus Lifestealer that they know is going to go Radiance. So that's where OG is going to start to get their big power peak, but they're already 8k behind. It's starting to get a little bit out of hand.
Got to slow this down somehow. They've got the blink on S4, so they do have sort of the setup. They do have a decent combo as well if they can get the jump with the Dream Coil carry offering. Exorcism, lots of ways to sort of fight into Fnatic if they can hold down these heroes. The way that Fnatic are playing, and as you say, with quite an insane lead this early on in the game.
And look at the way that they're playing too. You see that Abed, he forces him bottom all the way to the tier 2, so that reaction comes out from OG. Instantly, Fnatic starts pushing out top with the creeps and with Sand King too. So every single lane being shoved in from Fnatic, while OG has to kind of scramble to pick a pick which one they want to try to gank for. And now, man rotation, fine. They do not want Pi. They want a core.
Well, they can find. The moment, Fnatic, they've got their eyes on N0tail.
Double damage.
He has the relic finished once. Side shop. Haunting his way over, and his team starting to move over. They're reading the movement.
As you said, Pi, not really the kill that they want. No, they are going to jump on him straight away. They'll pop the Dream Coil. No messing around. You can see just OG's sort of desperation for any sort of kill.
Better than nothing, right? And also they give the kill to N0tail to make sure he can get that Radiance. time.
Dire's top tower has
Losing
been
a
denied.
lot of map control
On Envy.
towers over and over again.
He is trying to fight back here. You've got Envy chasing down Jarex. You've got the jump in with the epicenter onto Notel. Notel getting rooted up. He'll get himself inside the creep, pop himself out for a quick bit of burst heal. Envy has been silenced on the side of it, but he's got the time lapse. Envy, he's going to be fine for now. He's going to come over and help the rest of the team take down Notel, and they will. Notel will fall as Envy, again, sort of help him with that fight. Did have the DD room once again on him.
That's what we're talking about, right? They didn't want to kill Pi, but they had to expend Dream Claw and everything, so from that right away, Fnatic punishes them for it.
And this is great. You know, this is Fnatic not fighting with their full 5-man, whereas OG are pretty much using everything to attempt for these fights that OG are just struggling to get anything out of. Arbed's just getting all this space elsewhere on the map. And the lead is just going to continue to increase. 12k gold lead, 18 minutes in. We did see sort of in GSC Fnatic just giving us some really polished gameplay. And here at Corsair Dreamleague Season 9, their first game is looking very, very strong.
Yeah, absolute crisp movements. 18 minutes now, Battle Fury plus Diffusal. So now Abed can start getting more involved actually to get kills with this team, with this build. 171 last hits already. Definitely concerning for OG.
I mean, I really do feel the Arbed PL is something that teams are going to have to look at in this man. We've seen it before. You know, he could play in so many different ways as well. Whether he needs to be active and helping the team, he'll be there. And he'll be having a great impact, playing the fights perfectly. But give him space, he'll more than happily hit creeps and sort of reach new heights that other players are sort of going to struggle to get to. I think Arbed is sort of individually, his performance has been on even more of a rise as of late.
Yeah, and OG, they did go for this smoke play, but it was caught under vision of Fnatic. They are completely aware of this, and they're going to just run Pi into it. Hey guys, kill me.
This one for sure. They do.
Look at his position. He actually definitely expects this. Like looking at
they do find the Arbed. They've got the silences. Will it be enough? It will. Massive kill for OG. They get that PL. Was top net worth.
Oh no.
They've got the turnaround, or have the Chaotic Offering's going to come in. OG, maybe see if they can take these kills. They'll look towards Envy. Envy turns towards S4. S4 quick with the blink out. Has the orb as well, so will get himself out of there. They'll look towards Envy. Envy gets the Shikuchi off. Siphon chase down from Mad. He's finding Pi. Hand of God comes in. The silence is there out onto Pi, but Universe is there to back Pi up. It's not enough. Pi will fall. OG get themselves a second. MV still ready to fight strong. He's got his hands on Fly. Fly trying to turn, punch back, but there's not much that Fly can do as Fly will fall. Fly now, but Pi back, in fact, instantly from Pi. Pi wanting to get back in this. Knows that there's some more big kills to find, but Mad goes immediately for the TP out. As soon as the buyback's there, they get the vision onto Notel, but he has the raise to make sure that he does not need to worry about that glimpse. So overall, OG, considering the state of the rest of the game, finding at least a kill of high worth. They've now got the Radiance complete on Notel, so a little bit of an up, but still, obviously, overall, they're going to need that a lot more time.
Oh, yeah. They much needed. The only downfall is that they weren't able to close the gap onto a tower with the exorcism, but getting themselves that kill, step toward the right direction.
A gift from the
and now they've got the power peak we were talking about, that life stealer with Radiance, but he is pretty far behind anyway, behind those two big cores, the Peel and the Weaver on the side of Fnatic.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we said as well, with Envy's build with the hood, they're going to be nice against that Radiance life stealer at this station. Fnatic,
they know there's no golem, no exorcism.
I mean, I don't think OG can fight into this. Maybe they could try and look for a Roshan steal with the puck play. S4, whereabouts is he? Is in the neighborhood.
Dying way too fast. Can he actually make it?
Let's see if they can do it. It's so low. He's going to jump in. He's going to try for it. We'll get the kill. But the Aegis is picked up by Arbed. Now Fnatic, they look to try and fight back into this one. They do lose DJ here. OG get themselves a second, but the silence onto Notel. Notel just falls so down quickly. They've lost the Lifestealer. Fnatic ready to chase down for more. Glimpse there onto Mad, bringing him back in towards the pit. He'll use himself up. It's not going to save him though, as OG will lose two of their cores. S4 also continuing to be chased down by Envy. Jarek's trying to keep the Weaver off him with the shards. Moving forward, Envy can't quite get the control onto S4. Jarex turns with a punch to slow down this Weaver. Envy now drawing Jarex outside of the base. The glimpse a little bit counter. Not really how they wanted to play it. As it does sort of glimpse Jarex back up to the high ground, but still overall Fnatic, they're getting these two core kills. Sure, there was the jump in from S4. They do manage to take the kill on Roshan, but they don't get that Aegis, and they certainly do not get the fight as Fnatic just keep this momentum going.
They're just way stronger at this point of Fnatic. OG needs every single ultimate to be able to take those type of fights, and they only really had the Infest plus continuing that lead on Fnatic. Gold and 2 minutes. Very hard for OG.
The pace of this game is just going so fast.
The map control is just, I mean, it's really gone there for OG. They've been able to place down very deep, aggressive wards from Fnatic to see the movements and the smokes from OG. And I mean, look at DJ. He's actually almost higher net worth than all of the side of OG at this moment on this Chen. Just DJ things, right? He's always super farm. 96 blasts.
Yep, he's always getting that money. Out mid.
Invisibility.
Does have an invis rune. He's got his eyes on Notel. Look at that straight away. They'll drop it down, but the control not quite there. They can't get the field and the Static Storm up in time, as Notel will be able to crawl his way out. The rage off to keep him safe from the glimpse. Very tricky hero to catch.
Yeah.
But they're just a disruptor play. They don't have sort of Universe's stun to come in. Get a Static Storm and a stun. There'll be more than enough time to lay down the field around him. But other than that, Notel has a good chance of getting away on this hero.
Yeah. Fnatic, overall though, even with those type of plays, they're in a super comfortable position. They're just all playing around the map because now they've got Aegis, sure, but they don't really need to force anything. They're happy with just take farm game. If they can find some kills, great. But going high ground, they don't really want to do that.
Because has really just proved to be very strong here for Fnatic.
Yeah. You can see like OGs, they're definitely in that like kind of desperate mode. They bought a gem early on now too because they know they've lost so much map control in bottom.
And around. Does have to blink up, jump himself down, but he goes in towards the wave. So they have the vision to glimpse him back. He gets the orb through, so he has managed to get himself out of the harm's way, and tree line goes for the TP out. He'll still make it out of there. He's just going straight for the butterfly now. That's exciting. Knows that there is going to be no sort of true strike coming out anytime soon from OG. And in fact, up top, Arbed just chasing down the Death Prophet Fly, trying to slow him with the upheaval, but a quick jump forward. Arbed surrounds Mad and will claim his life. The DP does fall. V just sort of walk into a trap here, but the silence control, I don't think it's going to be long enough with the stun. It's getting close. It's not enough hold and control from OG. As Envy gets the chance to time-lapse out, they've got the stun on Jerax, making sure that he can't TP away. That is the gem going into the hands of Fnatic.
Oh boy, Owen, it's looking real hard.
Yeah.
They're never able to find those opportunities where it is like a 5v5 engagement, and even now at this point, 16k gold advantage, Fnatic might just be fine actually taking those head-on fights. They're really just splitting up the map super well and taking advantage of OG heavy cooldown reliant and heavy teamfight reliant lineup.
I mean, sure, coming into this matchup, you do expect to see a little bit of offset because, as I said, Fnatic as a team, as a unit, they've been getting stronger and stronger. OG obviously coming into this with some changes, having Mad in the performing lineup. And it's just something that whenever regardless of who you're changing, who you're getting in on the lineup, most of the time, when you're playing as a 5-man that's had so much experience together against a 5-man, you're going to struggle, and Notel mid gets caught out by the Static Storm combo. Jerax will roll forward, but Fnatic just quickly turn their attention towards the Tusk as well. And the pain and suffering doesn't look like it's going to come to an ending anytime soon for OG. Or maybe it will, because Fnatic, they are pushing up to the high ground. But each and every fight, just nothing that OG could do, because Fnatic have just managed to farm to the point that they're so strong. Arbed in terms of hitting creeps, Envy of course in terms of hitting heroes.
I mean, Arbed is level 20.
Yeah.
And Envy's only level 19 with that 35% XP. Arbed just been farming like crazy. The 4-stab aggressive forward from Universe.
They'll shove him into the hands. He'll self-fuels himself up there. Able to pop the Aegis at least on Arbed. Buybacks come through. Notel trying to get himself into the fight. It looks like DP Matt will actually survive this. They'll turn, take Pylight Eye. Question is if they can really get anything more out of this. As they know, with TP in, they're trying to close the gap. Onto Arbed's PL, jump forward from S4 to the high ground, but in fact Arbed turns straight away, has got Notel with him, looking towards the PL, Notel trying to chase him down, has the rage, but Arbed, there's just too much kite potential, he's able to keep himself away, jumps down, S4 is desperately trying to chase this PL, have they got the burst damage to finish him off? They've found it near the pit, but no, he is out of there, heads into the Roche pit, Arbed TP's back to safety, they can't quite control the PL, Envy, he's looking for Jerax as well, chases down the Tusk, Shards ain't gonna save you, Jerax will fall, double kill for Envy. And now S4, he's got to get back to the base because the other two members of his team are having to deal with this Weaver. V towards S4. Universe also there on the side. He'll look for a burst strike opportunity and he finds it. Straight in on top of the Death Prophet. Mad being forced back up and he is down.
Down too.
Godlike now. Vision onto the puck. They're trying to glimpse him in. Oh, nice. Nice blink from S4. It doesn't matter, though. Universe is there with his own blink. Jumps in, follows up S4. They've lost 3 more on OG. Envy is just not dying this game. He's 12, 1 and 8, involved in 19 of the 24 kills. They're at a 22k net worth advantage, and that's only going to get bigger with these mid-lane racks falling. No creeps quite at the moment. The melee racks will stand for some time. Cree wave will shortly be there.
I mean, the core is on Fnatic. They each only have, what, Envy has 1 death, Opit has 1 death. The rest are all the supports actually giving up the kills. So we saw this actually from Fnatic in the qualifiers as well, when they had no deaths pretty much on all of their cores, and they were just looking spectacular. This game looks very, very similar. 24k gold lead, Rax is taken out. They're continuing to siege bottom, and OG looking like they're pretty much out of this one now.
And now they're being forced back to the base. Jump forward from Universe. He finds the 2-man Burrow Strike, catches them both. No Tail's already used the Rage, so no escape for him. They will turn with the Chaotic Offering. Matt gets the Ghost out. They're starting to see if they can chase down at least something for this Fly. Did buy back for that ultimate. But there's no Tail for 50 seconds. OG heading down, trying to defend their second set of racks. S4 will come in with the silence to snap back onto the Disruptor, bring them down low. Pi will fall as S4 are able to stop at least the Disruptor. OG as well, finding the silence onto Envy. Do they have the damage? Matt trying to keep the distance close with the Siphon, but he has to back off. This Weaver's pretty scary.
They get
Something from S4 though, they have got the chain. Silence, is it enough though? No, it's not! Envy will survive. Universe tap teams in as he goes straight for Fly. They've got the damage, bringing Fly down low. He's trying to get himself back to the fountain. The illusion does not finish him off. Fly will survive, but Fnatic, they've got a second set of racks. As much as they may try OG, they just cannot swing this game around. Fnatic too far ahead. They've got the 4 top net worth heroes now at this stage of the game, and Fnatic, they're just not slipping up on their course, as you say.
No, absolutely not. I mean, I actually didn't see him. Pi has how many deaths on the Disruptor? So Pi's tanked 6 of them. I think DJ had 3 in the other 2 quarters, like I said. I think Opit has 1. So it is looking very, very difficult. I'm back in Fnatic, just fast-paced game, understanding what kind of lineup they're playing versus, and dictating the pace really well. When you're playing full-blown aggressive on with that type of lineup, and you're not allowing a Death Prophet to exorcism and hit towers, that's the dream.
Let's see, just a short pause here as we're ready to get ourselves straight back in. Let's see how this one continues. 30 minutes coming up. I mean, we have seen, of course, quite recently, Fnatic, they have managed to lose games where they sort of reach a 30k gold lead. But this time round, it just doesn't feel like they're going to make mistakes to the point that they did the other tournament in S4. He's walked into this. He does have no tail inside of him. We'll see if they can turn at all. They will look to try and go for the control onto Pi. We'll get it.
It's just poor Pi every single time.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But those are not the kills that they want.
No.
They need to get those big cores.
I mean, if they do get the cores, they're going to get so much. But if they kill this Arbet PL, who currently 20k net worth, pretty much double that of Notail or S4, of course, the 2 highest at the moment on OG. But I don't know the maths, but that's going to be a lot of money.
He's got a heart though, Owen. Heart, Manta, that man's very difficult to bring down. And there is also a Roche that spawns now too if they even want to go for it. Even Envy buys heart now too. Well. So yeah, these cores just getting way more tanky, way harder to kill. And I mean, Envy's 27 armor plus 3k HP. Not seeing how they bring him down unless they get perfect lockdown. He's isolated.
With the evasion from the Solar Crest as well. Yeah, the effective HP is incredible on these cores for Fnatic.
And here we go. In that Roche. And now Hearts and Aegis and Cheese. Yeah. Oh boy.
Got a fair few lives. You got to cut from Fnatic. Envy grabs the Aegis. Bed. We'll take the Cheese. Pi is set up for a bit of a catch. Notail is down the front. Anytime spooking out the Rage is always a great way to start things. Notail will keep himself safe. Does have the backup of his team. Arbed hopefully is back in, headsets sorted, and looks like good to continue.
Yep. Fnatic though, all the lanes pushing in, bottom even being shoved in by the Chen creeps, mid already pushed into, and they've got those 2 racks already set up. So top lane with that
used to try and hold back Fnatic, but instantly this rip through the golem, they rip through Nota, they've lost 2 on OG, Fnatic moving in for more, Fly gets caught out, the glimpse back is there, bringing Mad into the midst of the action, the chaos that Fnatic are reveling in as they pick up a triple kill. GG is called.
Fnatic's turn to pick.
Timing like that. Good in the laning phase, good early, and even late game.
But we saw it just get shut down, Cap, so talk me through that.
Well, in part, simply because they weren't able to get like any of the kills they need.
10 seconds.
If they get the kill on the Weaver, they get a Blink Dagger on Puck, then maybe they in turn set the tempo of the game. Right. Very important for a Death Prophet lineup to be like you want to smoke, get a kill, and then push into a tower sort of situation. Like that's what you want out of Death Prophet. Actually,
just success.
And that kill, I mean, the one that you had in the replays, basically from that moment onward, you can't be on the back foot that much. And you're having a Death Prophet in your team that wants to get objectives.
I know. We were saying in the break room, we were saying like that was like a real EE50.
Yeah,
I think it was a 50-50 because you saw that. I mean, it's weird, right? He was level 7 or 8. I think he might have even been level 8. He is going to be hard to kill there because he'd farmed enough, and because again, like I said, you have to basically kill him twice with his ult. So he's just got loads of stick charges and just kept living. And I didn't necessarily think he'd get almost 3 kills out of it, but I didn't think he was going to. There was really much that he could have done there go wrong.
So last game you were asking about like the Spirit Breaker, right? And Shaker does something similar against Tusk here, where he wants to like snowball in. So it's a very defensive, very reactive core position hero. It's somewhat passive in that regard. It's not going to be the one actively setting up kills, right? It's like maybe 10% of the time your Fissures are actually like you've wrapped around and gotten a good block. Very rare that happens. Most of the time it's stopping someone else from being. So, with the combination of this as well as the Bane, it does feel like OG want to be able to focus on getting themselves better laning phase in what happened that first game against
Bane, are we expecting Bane to just do the old spit mid in Feeble?
Maybe. I think Brain Sap is also really value level 1 ability where you can deal with any kind of pressure from aggro dual lanes or something like that. So,
yeah, you can't trade with him.
So I think they don't know exactly what they're going to be doing with it just yet.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and it matches up well against the Gyrocopter.
Crazy popular hero.
Yeah, it's like
strong.
I don't think OG had much of a doubt that Fnatic were first 1-2. Again, you look back through their drafts, and it's like Gyrocopter first pick, Death Prophet first pick. Like one of those two cores get it.
Turn to ban.
So I would actually like if OG, and it's big if right now because Matt is playing and they don't have a resolution. I actually think this would be a great morphling game.
Right,
it's kind of setting up, but we'll see.
Who would play morph in that?
That is a good question, right? Like I don't know, resolution playing point, but maybe No Tail can play it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I honestly don't think I've seen him play a huge amount of morph. If he has, then I apologize, but I haven't seen him play it much.
I think Gyrocopter, another one of the things about him is that you do need to enable his laning phase a decent amount, but once he kind of gets going, then he's one of the most dominant hero team fights. You can also stack for him and farm Ancients, which is pretty important.
So big.
Especially on the Dire side, because you have the Dire side triangle, where you can all 3 of the camps.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It.
He's one of those heroes I feel like he is a very strong laner. He's very annoying, has good kill potential in lane. And even if you don't get a massive farm, as long as your supports, and they've got Pilo Die, who you know is going to sacrifice himself to go and stack camps and nothing else. It's just like, oh, well, yeah, it went okay in lane, but I'm just going to go and farm these camps all at the same time. And then I'll just I'll just come out of the jungle and destroy you.
So my guess is that OG, either one or two things was going to happen after that game. Either they were going to pick a lineup that had very low cooldowns, or they were going to pick and make sure they had just had better team fight. And that hero, that ban is actually very surprising to me because I thought they would have liked the Broom against the Gyrocopter. Combined with the fact that it's just one of the better S4 heroes and it's one of the best team fight offlaners.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh. Ooh.
5
I think
seconds remaining.
that's pretty nice because it can actually go mid against the Tusk dual lane. You don't have to worry about the... And then it's also the Gyrocopter, right? Gyrocopter's worst offlaner. Puck matches up really well against it. Just,
yeah.
Gyrocopter's so obnoxious for every single offlaner
he
out
really
there.
Is.
His homing missiles.
It's a thing in the game.
I like how you whisper, though. They do have their headsets covering their ears.
Yeah, they do.
The coach. Oh wait, the coach does.
Yeah,
okay.
The coaches do as well.
Dreamleague got it covered, man.
So wait, OG, like so Seb is coaching and playing. He's like the player coach.
Oh, it's a weird balance, right?
He's like a player manager.
As a coach, you should have like helicopter view type of thing without any
The Shrek.
The
personal
Leshrac.
interest?
S4 Leshrac.
Maybe not the fuck.
So I think their Earthshaker might be like kind of, again, similar to the Death Prophet Tusk situation, where you're just going to kind of sit behind mid a lot. You saw JRX really putting a lot of effort to enable their mid lane, which was
5 seconds remaining.
which was Mad playing the Death Prophet. Here, when they've been playing Leshrac, I think most of the time they've been playing S4 mid Leshrac. So Mad will in turn have to vacate. I think maybe an Omni Knight would actually be really good for them here, simply because the magic damage coming out from the Gyrocopter is still a little annoying.
Yeah.
It really enables any Leshrac cores.
Omni's just, I think he's fantastic. Really, really fun to play. Great hero.
Yeah. And in turn, it wouldn't be bad for Fnatic either. I'm just not sure.
It would help them a lot when he does the flat cannon. I mean, you don't want Gyro to just sort of stand there and just blink your entire team down, which is what he...
Yeah. I'm not sure how much of a Omni Knight team Fnatic really is. Like, I don't think of them as Omni Knight too much.
No.
I think of Space Creator for Eternal Envy and slower, more farmy heroes for Abed and Universe. So, like here, Gyrocopter, Razors, Weavers, they're all perfect for Eternal Envy's playstyle.
Right.
Because, like, that is something that Jackie Mount gets a lot of crap from pretty much everybody. Analysts, Reddit, etc. But he is very versatile in that regard.
Yeah.
He's willing to put himself in those positions where he will be the aggressive laner. And
Absolutely.
he will die a lot if necessary. But he knows that it's important to be able to get Abed carry for you.
I'm sorry. I'm like trying to pay attention to the conversation.
Oh, you're trying to eavesdrop?
Both teams started to like once the first couple of picks and bans were done. This is when the discussion comes into play, and I'm noticing that they're starting to talk a little bit